Condo HOA fees in Florida are cheap right now. And yeah, you heard that right. Everyone's freaking out about rising costs for condos. But when you actually break it down, condo owners are getting a deal compared to owning a house. And today, I'll show you exactly what's covered in that HOA fee, why it's not as bad as people think, and how you can find a great condo at a bargain in this market. And just to be clear, not every condo association in Florida is going bankrupt. Don't believe everything you hear in the news. I'll show you what to look for, what to avoid, and how to make sure you don't get stuck in a bad deal. Let's jump in. People love to complain about HOA fees, but let's break it down. What are you actually paying for? In most condos, your monthly payment covers water, sewer, trash, landscaping, pest control, cable and internet, security, pool maintenance, a gym membership, cleaning and maintenance, and a reserve fund for future major repairs like a roof. That's a long list of things you don't have to worry about handling yourself. You can see this basic list of condo association fees adds up to $605. Now, let's compare that to owning a single family home. You still need water, sewer, trash pickup, landscaping, pest control, cable and internet, security system, pool maintenance, a cleaning lady, a gym membership, and a reserve fund for future repairs, again, like that roof. But here's the catch. You're paying for all of it separately. And when you start adding up the costs, it gets expensive. The average Florida homeowner is spending $1,217 a month to cover these same services. And that's not even counting the hassle of managing multiple bills, hiring contractors, and making sure everything actually gets done. With a condo, you stroke one check and it's all taken care of. You're not calling a landscaper, negotiating with pool cleaners, or chasing down roofing quotes. Everything runs smoothly while you get to go about your life. And here's another thing. If you ever want to lock up and leave for a few months, maybe you go north for the summer, your condo keeps running without you. Try doing that with a single family home. And yeah, it's true, condo association fees have been going up thanks to rising insurance costs and inflation driving up maintenance and service prices. But here's the thing, if you own a house, you're dealing with the same rising costs too. Even if we tacked on another $300 a month to the condo HOA fee for property management or just other random expenses that maybe I forgot to put in, let's run the numbers again. The condo HOA fee is still $312 cheaper every month. So next time someone complains about HOA fees, ask them if they'd rather juggle 10 different service providers and spend hundreds more every month. Because when you actually compare the numbers, those HOA fees don't seem so bad after all. Now, HOA fees have gone up, there's no doubt about it, but so has everything else. Back in 2000, the average condo HOA fee in Florida was around $250 a month. Gas was about $1.50 a gallon, and a brand new truck cost $20,000. Now, fast forward to today, and HOA fees are averaging $670 a month. Gas is over $3.20 a gallon, and a new truck, that could set you back about $50,000 or more. Everything costs more, and condo fees are no different. One of the biggest reasons? Insurance. Condo associations have to insure the whole building, and thanks to hurricanes and insurance companies bailing on Florida, rates have skyrocketed. That cost gets passed right down to condo owners. Then there's materials and labor. The price of concrete, steel, and construction work has gone way up. So when a condo needs repairs or major maintenance, it's way more expensive than it used to be. And here's another big one, new condo laws. Florida now requires stricter structural inspections for condos 3 stories or taller that are 30 years old or more. And a lot of HOAs weren't saving enough for maintenance because they didn't want to raise fees. Now they have no choice. They're playing catch up, and that's hitting condo owners hard. But here's the thing, not every condo association is in trouble. Some were smart, kept up with repairs, and already passed their inspections. Those are the ones buyers should be looking at. If you find a well-managed condo with solid reserves, you're getting a better deal than you would buying a house or handling all the costs yourself. And you better believe the media's played a huge part in all of this. They've been scaring the hell out of people about Florida condos. HOA fees are too high, insurance is out of control, every condo's falling apart. And guess what? It's working. Buyers are running scared. But you know what that means? Sellers are getting desperate. And that's exactly when you swoop in and grab a deal. Here's the thing, scared buyers mean less competition. And when there are fewer buyers, prices start dropping. This is basic supply and demand. If sellers need to sell and no one's buying, they start getting real flexible on price. That's how you win in real estate. But listen, if you're gonna buy, you need to do it the right way. That means hiring a professional, not your cousin's best friend's nephew who just got his real estate license. Think about this. It takes a year to get licensed to cut hair. It only takes a 50-hour online class to get a real estate license. This is the biggest financial decision of your life. Don't f it up. Hire a realtor who actually knows the condo market, someone who sells a ton of condos in the neighborhood or even the exact building you're looking at. They'll know which HOAs are solid and which ones are ticking time bombs. They'll also know how to spot a great deal, and right now, there's a lot of them. And here's a little trick. Have your realtor set you up on a 15 days on market search. This means the second a condo's been sitting on the market for 15 days, you're gonna get an email alert. Why? Because around that time, sellers start getting real nervous. Showings slow down, buyers disappear, and they start thinking about lowering the price. That's when you step in with a lower offer. The median days on market for a condo in Florida right now is 76 days. So if a listing's been sitting there for 15 days plus, that seller is sweating. He's thinking, am I gonna have to leave my home on the market for another 61 days? Or even worse, what if it never sells? So if you time this right, you can grab a great condo before they even get a chance to do a price drop. And trust me, sellers would rather take a slightly lower offer than let their property sit for another month or two. And don't forget this, once all this panic dies down, demand is gonna skyrocket again and prices will climb. It's just how real estate works. People wanna live in Florida, and I get to live in a place that people make TikTok videos about. Check it out. And when everybody else starts rushing back in, these HOA fees aren't gonna seem so bad. Buy when no one else is buying. Like Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. And right now, everyone's scared, and that's your chance to snag a deal. This is real estate in paradise, baby. These values are gonna come back. Again, the news wants you to think every condo in Florida is seconds away from crumbling into the ocean. It's great clickbait, but it's not true. Most condos are perfectly fine, but the media loves fear, and they'll never tell you about the thousands of well-maintained buildings that are financially solid and completely safe. Now, there are some condos with serious problems, don't get me wrong, mostly older high-rises on the water that didn't budget for major repairs. And a big reason for the new structural inspection laws comes from the Surfside condo tragedy in 2021. That's when the Champlain Towers South in Miami collapsed, killing 98 people in the middle of the night. It was a disaster, and it happened because the building had major structural issues that were ignored for years. So now, Florida has new laws requiring condos to get structural inspections. If a building is 3 stories or taller and at least 30 years old, or 25 years if it's on the coast, it has to pass a safety review. That's why some HOAs are scrambling to come up with cash. They put off maintenance for too long, and now they have to fix things all at once. And when this major repair bill comes in, it's split equally between all the condo owners in the building. But like I said, not every condo is in trouble. So if you're looking to buy, here's how to find a solid deal. You already know you need to hire a pro realtor to help you with your search. You better believe I got one. Buying a condo is a whole different game than buying a house, and you need an agent who knows the buildings, the HOA rules, and the financials. A good agent will get you every document you need so you know exactly what you're walking into. Next, check the condo's financials. A strong condo association should have a healthy reserve fund, which is money set aside for big repairs. If they've already passed their inspections and don't have any major expenses coming up, you're in good shape. Smaller inland condos can be a great buy. If a condo is under 3 stories, it doesn't have to go through Florida's new structural inspections. That means they won't get hit with massive repair bills like older high-rises on the coast. Newer condos are always a safe bet, but don't ignore older buildings that have already passed inspection. If a condo over 30 years old had its structural review and passed with flying colors, you could actually be getting a steal. And here's something most people don't think about. Elevators. They break down all the time, and repairs can cost tens of thousands of dollars. If you can find a well-maintained 2-story condo without an elevator, you're saving yourself from a major future headache and higher HOA fees. the bottom line, condo HOA fees in Florida are still pretty cheap. So if you're thinking about buying, don't let it scare you off. Now, home values have been sliding, but no one can predict exactly when or if the condo market is gonna hit rock bottom. If you're looking to buy in the next year or two, you better start watching the market now. Yes, you'll be buying at today's higher interest rates, but if rates do come down in the future, you can refinance and cut down your monthly payment. Don't wait for the news to tell you it's a good time to buy. By the time they do, it's already too late. And here's the biggest reason to buy your next home in Florida. Click here to find out Florida's plan to end property taxes for good. You heard that right. No more renting your home from the government. This would be true ownership, saving you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Click here and I'll see you there.